Hezekiah Church. Did I really die for this? It seems like some of you have a mixed view about what a real Christian is. You see, when I shed my blood, it was to wash away your sins, to make you new as if they didn't exist, but all I see is hypocrites. Don't you know I see your heart? I see every part from the good to the dark and everything in between. But you all treat this as routine, as if you're on a team just flaunting off your jerseys, but in reality you get no PT. Because you lack the commitment, which is the most important part. And when the coach picks the positions, you wonder why you don't start. You see, the Bible is meaningless to me if I'm not in it. Everything has become about tradition and religion, bashing of those sinning as if they don't fit in, and instead it's supplication, there's suffocation and mutilation because of miscommunication of denominations. You have lost sight of it. Being more concerned about your friends list or the next cool idea on Pinterest, you've lost divine interest in the God who cleanses and deleted your sins list as if my love's not sufficient. You turn prayer into a wish list and fasting into some way to get thin quick, and you've missed it. You see, I am the true king. So why is the only king in discussion these days King James? As though you're more concerned about where he's going than where you're going. More worried about his statistics than my logistics I put in place from keeping you from being distant. I've never called for you to be perfect. It's impossible. It's the very reason why I was nailed, so if you fail to cover every inch of your sins so you can be unstoppable. So then why do you lack power? Why are you always struggling, always sick, or when a demon comes around you, cower? It's almost as if you're a doubter of what I can do and the power that I gave you. You see, I put you above the enemy, so no evil entity is above you. I gave you indemnity, security, because in me is your identity. See, I just called you to love. So why is it that you're more worried about how someone's dressed on the outside and not address what's on the inside? Instead you turn them to cyanide, a salt of death instead of a salt of life. They resent my word because you hide the light. So stop trying to change their image, for I made them in mind, and in due time the earthly things will pass, so all that will matter is what's on the inside. So don't shun my children because they sin. Don't talk bad about her or him, because don't you remember you used to be in the same position they're in? Speaking of positions, what's yours? Many have called themselves pastors and deacons but seem to ignore the fact that I've called them for so much more, but I've lost sight of me because of their earthly titles, making them themselves idols, working in my name but not for me. I promise I'm coming back. Not just for a church without blemish, but a church that's intact, connected, not divided, united to be my bride, and it's simple. So stop complicating it. I promised I'll send revival, but don't for 1 second think it's only for you, because I said I will pour my spirit upon all flesh. That's every Christian, every atheist, every Jew, every Muslim praying to Allah, every monk, Buddhist, and Hindu, every crack and heroin addict, every prostitute and stripper I will renew. See, you're all my children, not just the ones who think they're saved, for I paved the way. My life I freely gave, every sin I forgave, past, present, and forever, to give you all a chance. So I tell you, church, we have a lot to do. And out of all of my children who are led astray and severely need us, I put you in place for this very reason. To bring them back with love and compassion, with not just what you say, but what you bring about in action. Because the lost are just looking for someone to lead them, and the brokenhearted for someone to mend the pieces. So church, if any of you have ears, hear this. Revival starts now.